Hi traders, welcome in my weekly Forex Forecast. So let's see what we might get in upcoming week. First pair is AUDCAD. After, of course, pushing up price right now stays around this level. We had the spike around the 12 EMA. If you pay attention for higher time frames, like a monthly chart, we see that the highest point to reach is here for now, but basically we are already on the good level for price to react. Like previously, you see price reacted like that. But of course, the difference between this move and this move is that it seems that price broke our monthly trend line, so that's why we might to get like a monthly trend change. But of course, this is too big to say right now. I just want to show you that we are on the interesting level. Anyway, we can just leave this the highest point to have where price still maybe might to spike or retest, but we are around the resistance area anyway. If I zoom out a weekly time frame, you will also see here. Yes, so basically we are around the resistance zone. Of course, we would like to see retracement back to the trend line, back to the 36 EMA area of the support on the weekly chart. Next one is around this zone, so together with the trend line and the 36 give us interesting level. We can also change a little bit angle of the line like that. So if we go to daily chart, what is happening now? Price reacted on the area of the support, so it shows us right now possible range. If we just mark the double top, we have a lot of reactions here. So right now, I will consider this as a trading in the range. If price, of course, reach this zone here and starts to react, we can try to sell it and target this. Or we can try to trade inside if we get the good setups. Keep in mind again that we don't know if price reached this zone and bounce, maybe it will spike and then will react. Okay, so if you go to 4-hour chart, our 4-hour chart trend line was broken. So what we can do, we can wait for some setups on the 4-hour time frame. Whenever we get some 1 to 3, so we can look for possible long scenarios, target resistance zone. The same for the lower time frames. So right now price is pointing up, it's moving without any retracements. But if we get any retracement back to the line, back to the 36, this is the area where we look for potential long scenarios to buy this. And we aim really the tops. We have the levels in between. But because, for example, here we have 4-hour chart level around this area, we also have something here. But because I pay attention as a daily range, then I would really try to manage position back to the resistance. Aussie dollar, US dollar is in the retracement right now. If you look quickly for the monthly, just we will also see that monthly trend line was broken. So again, maybe this will be like a breakout retracement trend change. Previously, you see, we didn't get this even when price broke the 36 EMA. Still continue to push lower, but we were still below this trend line. Yes, now the trend line is broken, so maybe it will change. But again, it's too early to say. Just wanted to show you the bigger picture. Resistance, of course, is our previous top. A retracement we wanted to see to the 36 EMA. Area of the support is around this zone here. For me, from the weekly perspective, and trend line on the weekly chart is here. So we still have room for price to make this retracement. Not so much, but there is still something. And on the daily chart, what is interesting, we will see. Let me just change the angle of the line on the daily. Here, yes. So basically, what is interesting, price broke daily trend line. So now I would like to see retracement to the daily 36, to the daily line, and then from this level, short scenarios to target this area. So this is what I'm looking for. And on the 4-hour chart, no, we don't have nothing special because price is a little bit funny. But if you like, if you are day trader, scalper, of course, what you can do whenever price starts to break 36 EMA. Problem is that we don't have any line, so we have to use the 36 EMA. Then, of course, it looks like a potential 4-hour chart short 1 to 3. So whenever you start to see that price is changing the colors, like you get red colors of the 4-hour time frame candle, then you can look for the lower time frame entries and try to do day trading, scalping, try to see that price is below the 36 on the 1-hour chart. I personally again wait for this and then sells. Euro New Zealand, it's right now price stacked a little bit. We have this support where price reacted. We also have this trend line on the weekly chart, which still price haven't reached yet. And it's like a 50-50. If you look for the monthly chart, of course, again, we would like to see retracement with 36 questions, of course, if price is ready to retrace now or will it still continue. Okay, so because we can still have continuation. If we go to daily time frame, we will see that the line, daily trend line, is right now here. Price almost retested this line, and now I'm not really great fan of this pair because price is not making for us daily short 1 2 3, but because of the spike and because we are close, maybe price decide to push lower again. So for the day trading only, this is not for the swings. Day trading scenarios, target might be good enough because it's like 300. It will be okay to try this out. Of course, price can do something like this also, that you will get false movement, yes, retest of the area of the support, and then continue to move here, maybe retest and push lower, or will break and will start to continue to go up to maybe the previous tops. Okay, so also keep in mind that of course, if we discuss that this is the target, it doesn't mean that price will go here, yes, but at least there is a chance for price to move here. Okay, because maybe from this it will continue, yes, here, and then from this level will react and push again to this trend line. We will see. Again, like you said, this is for the day trading and scalping. So on the 4-hour chart, of course, if we follow classic rules, we have to wait for the 4-hour chart 1 2 3. You can combine this with lower time frames, or you can jump in on the 4-hour time frame. This is the area of the support which we have to check. Okay, so if you take on the 4-hour chart, pay attention for this zone, because this is the level where maybe price decide to this here, the whole area. This is what I said, that it can create a false move and then move up. So I would pay attention for this level. Also lower time frames, yes, if you get breakout, new lower low, lower highs, you can look for short scenarios and target. This, of course, target is here, but pay attention for this level also. Again, I'm not so great fan of this pair, but it might give us something for the day trading. GP Aussie dollar is in the retracement. Unfortunately, all the setups which happened to trade longs were when it was my sleep time. So I didn't jump in any, unfortunately, but we were discussing to buy it to trade against the mid-direction target resistance with a 36 EMA because price reached this area of the support. So we expect to see retracement, and then what? Continuation, of course, yes. Continuation, maybe, the line is not so great in terms of the angle. Maybe let's go to the daily. We'll get something. But the idea right now is to buy it and target to this level first. Yes, if this is broken, we have the next levels of the resistance up here and up here on the weekly time frame. Okay. If we look for the monthly chart, it's clearly below the 36, so maybe we'll push lower. Daily time frame, like I said, we had setups. As if we look for this trend line on the daily chart, we can also change a little bit angle to adjust. It will be the same, more or less. It's okay. Then here we had the first setup. You see, this was the angle of the line. Entry was here on the 4-hour chart or 1-hour chart here. This was our first entry. Then we had the second entry on the 1-hour chart, but to be honest, I was waiting for 4-hour chart setup here. It didn't happen, and price went up. So now I'm looking for retracement back to the daily 36 EMA daily trend line. So I wait for daily long 1 2 3 to look for possible buy scenarios, and this will be my target. And 4-hour chart, only day trading. scalping, which is still a very nice opportunity because the trend is strong. So maybe we'll not get retracement here, but price will just play around and push and continue. So day traders definitely try to look for buys whenever price starts to break 36 EMA for us. This will be the area to look for lower time frame entries like 15-minute, 5-minute. Depends on your trading plan. If this won't happen, wait for the retracement and look for buys here. We also had aggressive entry against the main direction on this pair on the 1 hour time frame here. I didn't take it because it was Friday. I don't like to take such entries on Friday. So 45, 50 pips and still first target wouldn't be hit. And now it will be good thing if price really start to hesitate, try to maybe even close the position, because in this case, when you trade short scenarios, the 36 EMA is our goal, and price missed the 36 by 10 pips. So I wouldn't probably hold this position, but maybe when the market opens and will be here, let's say, then it's different. But pay attention for this. Okay, again, this is aggressive approach, but everything was good to try. Also, lower time frames were okay. Yeah. So this is GBPAUD. New Zealand AUDCAD. This I don't like too much on the weekly chart, but daily is interesting. If we look for, because we don't have to be honest, we don't have much direction. It's like trading in the range, as you can see. Yes, the resistance is also higher here, but the previously price reacted around this zone. But daily is interesting. So let's take a look. Maybe it will give us something. It's interesting because you see it's making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Not exactly with the 36 EMA, but the trend line is it's here. Okay. So of course, bounce traders can try to look for entries when price retraces to the line. Now it looks like price is trying to push up. So basically, what we want to achieve, we have trendline breakout. So for our chart, we can look for potential long scenarios. If we have anything here, target resistance. Okay, and if we look for the 1 hour time frame, no, we don't have much. Only if you like, you can, when the market opens. This is also a little bit different way of trading. You can place buy pending order here, sell, sorry, not sell, but the stop loss below the 36 EMA. In this case, it will be around 40 pips, target 221, and this is what you can do. Okay, so if price push without any setups, you will be still in, and this will be your target. Okay, so this is a little bit more aggressive, but again, sometimes price is simply not giving us any setups. Okay, price is like, let's say we can just wait for something, and price is pushing, and it's just going, and there is nothing there. Okay, so this is what you can try on the lower time frames. And gold basically reached our goal when we were in the position, but we were stopped out because of the bigger retracement. Then we didn't have chance to jump in again, but price reached the previous bottom on the gold. Of course, retracement can happen, and quite big, as here or even lower. But right now price reached the previous bottom, and I don't know if you remember, but we took the trade here, and we were stopped out with this retracement, and then it was difficult to re-enter. And basically, when we took this trade here, this was our target. So it went down, but unfortunately without us. But it was still good trade. Didn't just move, like, just didn't drop. Yes, we get this retracement. Anyway, now price reached this area of the support. Here, this zone, you see, this is the spike. We went lower to this. We also have this area, so it might also try to maybe retest lower points. Trend line, what is happening? We wait right now for retracement, and we try to sell it again after daily short 1, 2, 3. Okay, target this, target that, or we trade in the retracement. Yes, and we target this. Okay, so how we can do it on the lower time frames? Still nothing, yeah, for trades against the main direction for me. It's still showing us to sell. 4-hour chart is giving us short 1 to 3. So if price stops here, bounce, starts to push, you can try to do day trading, target support, and the next level of the support. And the first sign of weakness for me to trade against will be probably breakout of this line. So ideally, I would like to see that price is playing around, maybe a little bit lower, and then after breakout, long scenarios to target this. Aggressively, of course, bounce trades around the support area. But right now it's too early to say, because I don't know what price will do, because it can also break and continue to this level without any problems. Okay, so this is just my analysis. So we will see what price will do, and then of course we will adjust our approach. Yes. So if we want to trade short scenarios, you see right now prices in the range. For example, I wouldn't try to buy it because it's too close to the 36, which is the resistance to the trend line. So I would wait patiently for price to reach this level and then sell this. Or if price, let's say, breaks now, then you can start to sell it and target this. Okay, so those are the scenarios for gold. So guys, thanks a lot for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. Wish you all a great week, and we hear soon. Bye.